Hello and welcome to Football Brehz, the platform where we discuss, debate, and banter everything football. My name is Ben and I'll be your host for today again. Second time. Let's go. Excited. Back with us, we have man like Jules, LFC. Cheese in his mansion as always. And we have a new introduction, a special guest. Welcome, Mark Everton. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me on. It's good for a crap team to give their point of view for a change. Not just you top six guys, getting on my nerves with, talking about like winning titles and challenging for titles. It's good to get a perspective from someone low down.
It's good to have you here. And you know what? We're going to go straight into it. Everton's been on the news this week. It's been a bit of madness. How are you feeling? Are you happy? Are you disappointed? What is it?
To be honest with you, I'm very ecstatic because there's multiple reasons why I don't like Rafa Benitez. One, he used to be the Copites manager and he won them some things. He hasn't been good for about a decade. And I knew he started well, but I always thought that it was going to be like within time, it's going to falter because he seems to have a plan A. And when plan A doesn't work, he has no alternatives. And he doesn't really seem like the kind of manager that's like for the modern game, especially the modern English game. If he was like in Spain, France, some of these other deader leagues, yeah, he could play the kind of football he plays, but just having fast wingers that can get goals doesn't really like suit the Premier League. And it's not like we've got like great players. I shouldn't really say this because I'm going to talk about Liverpool in a good light. But anyway, it's not like we've got the Sahas, the Manes, them sort of like fast, interchangeable sort of players. We had Gray, who done really well, and I'm happy with that. Andros Townsend, who had moments of like, he was good in moments, but he wasn't great over the whole 90 minutes. And then who else did he really bring in? And what else did he really do?
That's a good question. Well, so I've got a question though.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying this was a Liverpool setup. Is this true, Jules?
Did you Operation Benitez? Operation Benitez.
Yeah, everyone's saying Agent Rafa.
Agent Rafa. Right, so we'll kick off the show straight away with our previous show. So, first game, Everton versus Aston Villa. Now, boy, how are you feeling? Because Aston Villa have been on fire lately. They're on form. The last game with United, they showed United Wagwan, came out with a draw from 2-0 down. How are you feeling about this one?
To be 100% honest with you, they're not actually doing as well as you think. Like, in terms of, we're looking at the last 5 league games, Aston Villa's lost 3, drew 1, won 1. We have the same crap results of 3 losses, 1 draw, and 1 win. Last win we got in the Premier League was against Arsenal, 2-1. That's nice. We drew against Chelsea, 1-1, and we've lost 3 games, but they've lost 3 of the same games. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is that they're not really affected by African nations, so they haven't really lost that many players. They've strengthened their side with Coutinho, and they bought Digne from us, which was annoying. But we have found a replacement with some random Ukrainian player who I've never heard of. So it's a bit of a weird one. Like, I think they're going to beat us, but I'm not really prepared for a battering because I don't know really. Like, they haven't been the greatest either. I mean, Gerrard's able to shape.
Do you think the squad is going to have like a new energy? Whenever an old manager's gone and if he wasn't great, suddenly these players want to show their quality. So obviously, should a new manager come in, they can stay and keep their position. Do you think that's...
Wait. They got Darren Ferguson as caretaker again. Ain't nobody turning up for my guy. It's over. It's over.
Do you guys... No. Do you not remember last time he was caretaker? And I think we won like 4 out of 6 games. And we drew 1-4, and we lost 1 game when he was in charge. Like,
so he's the man.
Well, I'm just saying he's because he's like Everton through and through, tattooed on his sleeve, everything. I think he's the guy that could probably inspire, but he's not like a long-term replacement. He's good for a game or 2. He could probably get like some of the more die-hard players, that the players that are like maybe like the Tom Davies, the people that came from the youth team and actually like grew up knowing about Darren Ferguson. But I think some of our like most recent purchases, I don't think they're going to give a shit. Pardon my language if I'm allowed to swear. I'm not sure.
You are.
But I don't think they're really going to care about Big Dunk. But,
Jules. Yeah, go on.
But I think Gerrard is doing a good job with Aston Villa. Aston Villa have a good, talent pool of quite young, enthusiastic players that want to prove themselves. Because these are the sort of players that they will want to move on from Aston Villa if they do well. If they do 2-3 good seasons, maybe a big top 6 club will buy them. So I think they are hungry. And I think they are going to, as I said, I think they're going to beat us. I just don't think it's going to be no 4-0 drumming. I think it's going to be like 2-1, 1-0, something like that. But that's it. So
okay, all right. Right, Jules has had enough of you, Mark, already. First show, he's disappeared on us.
wow.
No, that's fine. I get it. You know what I'd say about Everton? You're right. It's a bit of hit and miss with Everton. You just never know what Everton you're going to get on the day. I think my biggest surprise was seeing you pull a results against Arsenal, and pulling a result against Chelsea. You drew with Chelsea. So like you said, you know, it's possible. And I'm looking forward to it. Hey, Jules, nice to join us again. Yeah, welcome back.
Sorry, my camera had some issues. Forgive me.
No,
Forgive me. Let me stop you. Let me stop you for a second. Yeah. We're talking about their 1 win and 1 draw. Yeah. Arsenal, their win against Arsenal. Credit. I actually gave Everton credit for that game because they actually fought for that victory. Fair enough. It looked like a good result. The draw against Chelsea, I heard, is more so on Chelsea than it was on them. So the game for them against Aston Villa, I don't see like a high scoring game or anything exciting to be quite honest with you. But Coutinho knows how to play against Everton. Whether he's been gone for 4 years or not, he knows how to play against Everton. Digne is gonna want some sort of revenge, I guess. I don't think he actually hates Everton as a whole. I think he just had a lot of beef with Benitez, and I don't mind that. I don't think he'll take it out on you guys. Like, I'm not gonna say he's gonna celebrate, but he's definitely gonna play for Aston Villa to like do their win and give them a W. So I don't know how you feel.
Benitez is gone, and the squad are his friends. So is he actually gonna have any issues with the team squad because that's his friends? So
I don't think so. I don't think the squad was so much like his friends. Like, okay,
I think two of them would be
Gray definitely, because he resurrected him, to be quite honest. So I'll say Gray and Alan.
I would say he's friends with Yuri Mina because they were at Barcelona together, and probably Andre Gomez, because I don't think we would sign so many Barcelona players if they don't really know each other and they weren't friends with each other. Because you wouldn't sign multiple players from the same team if they dislike each other, because that's the problem, isn't it? So I would say he had probably some friends, but Digne is a professional, so he's going to play well for Aston Villa. He's not going to put half-hearted. I'm just sad that we didn't put in an agreement because we got he's that crap winger from them, El Ghazi. But in the agreement, we're not allowed to play him against Aston Villa this match, but we could play them later on in the season if we were.
And is he gonna share some of the information and tactics with Villa already?
But would he know the tactics? Because he got sold under Benitez. Benitez has been sacked. Now we've got Duncan Ferguson. He's going to play probably a more like, I don't know, 4-4-1-1 probably system.
Yeah, but he'll still know the back line's weaknesses. Do you know what I mean? He'll still know their weaknesses, and he'll probably translate that to the attackers. Anyways, who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But on that note, we're gonna move on to the biggest and the baddest Everton hater. All right, Jules.
Hello.
How are you doing, my brother?
I am fantastic. I'm trying to look for my Wait with me a moment. Hold on. I've got something for you guys.
Oh.
Where is it? Wait for it. Ah, there we go.
We know you got a big mansion, bro.
There we go.
We know you got a big mansion, bro. But damn.
All right,
such an ugly kit as well.
It's beautiful. Anyways, let's get chatting about the greatest team.
Yeah, let's go, bro. Let me know. What do you want to tell us?
Why have we got Brentford versus Wolves?
Don't worry about that, bro. Just talk, bro. Let's.
All right, let's talk. So obviously, I'm a bit excited. I'm coming off of our win against Brentford because even though it's Brentford, when they packed us, when we played away at the Bees Stadium, and they did our business, and I said, wait till we get home, and then like we'll play them again and see what happens. We did the business. People were saying without Salah, no party. Without Mane, no party. Without who else were they saying? Without Kieron, no party. They're basically saying when AFCON comes, we're ruined. I don't think we've been playing so bad, but the 3-0 definitely gave me a boost in my step. I'm happy for it, and I think our next game going forward, we should, if not play the same, some players are going to step up.
Which players though? Which players? What, Fabinho? You think he's going to step up again?
I mean, Fab did good against Brentford, but he was woeful the game before that. So I'm not really going to get into Fab. I think Fab's hit and miss at the moment. I think players to step up. Bobby, if he can find his feet and start scoring with his head. Tacky.
Let's be honest. Bobby's done, bro.
Bobby is done. Bobby is done, but that doesn't mean he's gonna dry up in goals. He can still give us at least 4 or 5 goals from now to the end of the season. I don't care what games they come in, but that's the kind of standards I expect from him. So Bobby can turn up. Tacky can turn up after scoring inside the FA Cup game. If the game with Arsenal does go ahead, then yeah, I'm not too fussed. The only thing I worry about, we got Palace anyways. The only thing I worry about is Vieira's weird tactics, usurping us, and he's done it against the bigger teams already. So it could happen, and we could not play well. But I have faith after the Brentford win that we're going to be good. Okay, so
talking about Palace, Ayu's on the way back. Whether he's good, I don't think he'll be in time.
Let's not talk about Ghana, please, in that tournament, please. We don't talk about it. Let's not talk about it. Ayu's coming back great. He had a nice holiday. Don't talk about the rest of it. Sorry.
Okay. All right. So first Gallagher, he's been banging. Okay. He's on point at the moment. I think the battle will be in the midfield. I think if Palace can get one over you in the midfield, you guys are going to be in trouble. And I think Palace have a better midfield squad.
Oh, I mean, okay, we've got a few players up, but I wouldn't go far to say better midfield. I always tell people the battle of the game is won in the midfield. If you got a better midfield than the opposing team, you're more likely to win, right? But we have a fit Fab, right? We got Harvey Elliott, who's start training again. Wait. Hear me out the midfield. Hear me out the midfield for me to say that I don't think it's the midfield that will win the battle.
Okay.
It could
Where
be.
Do you think it'll be one?
The forwards. If our forwards can score, we'll win. If they can't score, they're winning.
Okay. We shall see. But I think you're underestimating. You got a friend there. Nice. No. I think you're underestimating Vieira, what he can bring with the current Palace squad. I think the current Palace squad is in a good form. But then again, Liverpool proved what they can do against Brentford. Even though I think Brentford were pretty poor, they made some shoddy errors. But let's see. What about you, Mark? What do you think about?
I was going to say I think Liverpool should win this. I think the only issue Liverpool has is actually going forward. I think their midfield's fine, defense is solid. I just think up front, Bobby Firmino. This is what makes me laugh with Liverpool fans. Let me just get into my little rant about Bobby Firmino.
Here we go.
He's never been a prolific scorer. When he first came, you goes, "Oh, he's so great how he holds up the ball and passes to everyone else for other players to play." But now you haven't got Mane, Salah. You're now saying, "Oh, I hope he scores goals." He doesn't really score goals. He's not that kind of player. He's kind of like who's the other donkey you guys used to have? Heskey. He's like Heskey, but not as big and a bit more technical.
Are you hearing the slander?
Are
you hearing the slander?
He's just big. Oh, I want to hit it down. Firmino, he does some other things, but he doesn't really score. But I do think Liverpool can win it. I thought when I was looking at the fixture that you guys would do it by like set pieces. Because obviously you got Trent who could do set pieces. I was thinking Thiago, but Thiago is out injured still, isn't he? Because he bought a broken down ex-Barcelona player. But anyway,
let's talk about that.
Let's not go into that. That's a bit much. But I think where Crystal Palace is actually lacking is like Zaha not being there because he's very much a creative outlet. I know Gallagher scores goals and Zaha hasn't been scoring loads of goals this season, but he still is like generally their most positive player going forward. And with Koyate, who usually plays in their defense nowadays, not being there either, I don't know if they're going to be so stable in the back, and I don't think they're going to maybe create as many chances. So I think Liverpool would win, and I think it's probably going to be the midfielders scoring goals. Even what's his name, the guy that runs around like a headless chicken, Henderson will probably like score a screamer, or if he's playing, if he gets a start, I don't know. But the other players that are out for you guys, Origi's like a part-time player, doesn't really play often. Elliott's a young prospect, so you are going to.
He's ruining your whole team.
I'm going to grid him. Don't worry.
I'll keep it at 100. But you are going to miss Mane and Salah's goals. But I think your midfield should be good enough to go against Palace. Even though Vieira tactically is done well with Palace. I mean, they've 2 draws, a win, and 2 losses in their last 5 games. So it's not a bad for Palace that used to struggle like every season. That's not bad form for Palace. Your form, on the other hand, is what 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss, which again is not terrible form. I just don't know if you're going to get goals against big teams Like at the moment, like Palace, you'll get goals with your midfield, but I think a team with a better defense or more of an attacking threat, maybe not. But then saying that your defense hasn't been touched by AFCON and there's no real injuries in your defense, so you're still solid at the back. It's just will you go forwards? Because I think Liverpool will win, but I don't think Bobby Firmino is going to score 4 goals from now to the end of the season.
It's not just Bobby though.
You've got other players. What's his name? Taka, the Japanese guy, never plays.
Miniaka. We got Minamino.
Oh no, sorry.
Hold on.
I forgot Jota.
Exactly. So I'm going to pause you for a second. First of all, the Bobby and Heskey comparison, you need to relax. You need to put some soap in your mouth because that's just rude. Heskey was not scoring no look goals. Yeah, he wasn't doing no look assists. He wasn't doing the goal. Anyways, let me not get. Bobby, yeah, he doesn't score goals. Yeah, he doesn't he's not a prolific goal scorer.
But I thought strikers score goals. I thought that's the whole purpose of the position.
Is it? So every strikers are scoring goals. It was Rondon scoring goals.
No, because he's crap. I've mentioned he's crap. He doesn't score goals. But Calvert Lewin scored goals until he got injured, and now he's coming back. So
that guy,
goals.
DCL. Oh yeah. The ACL man. Yeah. That guy.
Still scores more goals than how much goals did Bobby score last season?
Let's not talk about that.
Okay. Let's not talk. Let's carry on.
Let's not talk about that.
Let's talk about team. Yeah, let's carry on. Let's carry on.
Wasn't Bobby top 2 scorers 3 seasons in a row or something before Salah?
But when
for Liverpool?
Are you in a parallel universe? When did Bobby become?
Hey, don't come for me. So
no, because I'm saying the only time Bobby's was anywhere in the top league or anything was I think the season before you guys bought him. He was 3rd or 4th in the Bundesliga
when he played as a winger, not a striker.
Yeah, but that was the most goals he scored. So he scores more goals as a winger than a striker.
No. It changed. His whole persona changed because when he came to Liverpool, Rodgers tried to play him on the wing. It weren't working. Rodgers didn't understand how to use my man. That's fine. Klopp comes in. He goes, "Why have these got this player and no one's giving him any love? I'm going to put him up front." And then we saw the magic that is Bobby. So and now Bobby's so good. Bobby's so good that other teams are looking to create players or move players into that position to copy the whole pressing forward. He's made his own role and he's made it so great. So, anyways, I'm going to go and leave on that note. Tell me how Everton played that position. Let's pioneer the role.
Let's move on swiftly, innit? Let's move on swiftly from that. Right, the big game. Okay, the big game, the London derby, Chelsea versus Tottenham. I'm not gonna lie. Tottenham's taking L's. As a Tottenham fan, this hurts to say this, but we've been taking L's from Chelsea this season. All right?
Conte out.
No. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. I'd rather the whole squad is out first before Conte, at the moment, because I'll be honest, we've had 3 managers, okay? And the only thing that's consistent showing as the issue is the squad. Do you know what I mean? I think from the very beginning, Poch was not the issue. The issue was no money was being put in to replace the deadwood players. Yeah. And we've got quite a lot of them since the Poch era. But we're just toothless. When we're playing big games like these, we're just not showing that competitive nature that you expect from a derby game. Do you know what I mean? That desire, that hunger, that, you know what, our previous game and our previous performance, we don't care about that. This is the game that we need to give everything in. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's not the case anymore. It's not. And it hurts because it just shows the difference between Chelsea and Tottenham right now. I'm not going to lie. They're much better than us. And obviously, they spent a lot of money. They got the squad as well. But also, their performances haven't been amazing. That's the thing. They haven't been, playing at their best. But they're still getting these results against us. And that's what's annoying me, because if we actually played, we would have probably given them a game. What's your thought, Mark? Let's start with you, because you've been on fire today. What's your thoughts on this game?
It's a bit of a hard one, because you guys will be playing them for the 3rd time in, 7 games, 6 games? It's going to be the 3rd match. Obviously, 2 in the Cup, 1 in the league, and they've beat you both times in the Cup. But when you look at their actual league form, I prefer to look at leagues, because I think with Cups, as a manager, you prepare differently because it's hit and miss. You can really get through to the next round or not. But with a league, you kind of, I don't know. I feel you plan that well ahead how you're going to be in the league. In the league,
know that's happening.
Yeah, in the league, Tottenham's got a better form than Chelsea. You guys, if I remember correctly, I think you've won 3 and drawn 2 actually in the league the last 5 games. Whereas Chelsea, they've drawn 3, lost 1, and won 1. However, I think with Chelsea, they have the depth in their squad that when it comes to like big games, they've got loads of players that will just turn up and do well. Not like Werner because he's shit, but I mean they've got a lot of like even if Lukaku who's actually fit and on the trend going on the treadmill doing some like exercise for once.
Wow.
He's good. He's good. I'm saying they've got loads of good players, and I think Chelsea. It's weird. I think on form because they've beaten you recently in the cup. I think they've probably got a bit of an edge mentally on your team. So I think they will take that, use it. But then the thing I worry about Chelsea, not worry, I don't really care about Chelsea. It's Chelsea, but they've lost their goalie to the African nations, isn't it? Mendy's not there, and I think,
but Mendy wasn't there in the cup game. The thing that's worrying me is that we're still missing our key players from injury. So we're missing Romero because he's still injured. We're missing Dyer, and those are like our key defenders, right? So we're having to settle with Tanganga. We're having to settle with Davies. When you're playing a back three, and as a back three, you need like three really strong, commanding and experienced centre backs. You can't really rely on Tanganga and Davies, like especially when Sanchez is like a PlayStation and can just turn off anytime. Like this guy is just unpredictable.
Concentration 4, isn't it? Like, jeez.
Yeah, it's just, and he's not a leader. Sanchez is not a leader. So if Sanchez sitting in the middle of these two, it's just a fail. Do you know what I mean?
Sorry, go on.
No, I was gonna say I think with a back three, you can get away with having sort of like the wider defender, the wider centre backs being more pacey, moving about, as long as you have one sort of general in the middle that knows what they're doing. And as you said, Sanchez ain't really that guy for you. But I don't think Taganga's really the worst defender you guys have. I mean, he's not, world class. Anyways.
He's not experienced.
Well, he's more of a right back, isn't he?
He's not experienced playing as a centre back.
Yeah, and it's not the kind of player you want to play against a big team like Chelsea, who have pretty much a full squad. I think Chelsea have a couple of players out, but because their squad's so diverse, I mean, they're missing. I think James, Chilwell, Christensen, who's only good in the back three anyway, so let's forget about him, and Chalobah, who doesn't really play unless loads of people are injured. So Chelsea got quite a strong team, and I don't know if it looks too good for Tottenham.
What do you think? Where do you think this game will be won or lost? Where do you think Tottenham need to make the biggest change if they have a chance?
Tottenham need a miracle. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think as bad as Chelsea are, Tottenham still need a miracle. The question I was kind of thinking in my head the whole time I was about to ask you, Ben, is if Tottenham were to win, who do you think is gonna carry Tottenham? Because it's not gonna be an easy win, but like I've been trying to put in my head that Son, okay, but
Son's injured.
Son is not injured. Son's injured. Son's out. So the only hope I have right now is Bergwijn is back. He's not injured anymore. So I'm hoping that if Steve Bergwijn and Moura start up front with Kane, the pace might be good for us. But then that means Kane would have to have a hell of a game. And would have to be what he does, which is basically come deep, pick the ball up, and then pick a pass in behind. But Chelsea will be prepared for that. Rudiger will be ready for that. Thiago will probably be the one coming in with Kane. And then you have Christensen or Absoluqueta.
Christensen's injured.
Oh, he's injured?
Yeah.
Oh, Absoluqueta then, dealing with those two. So it's mad, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping the rest we've had, especially without playing the Arsenal game, means we've had more time to prepare for this game, and I'm hoping that will be our advantage.
I think you don't just need to go into the window and just resurrect your team or let Levy loosen the purse strings, because I can't see anything.
Listen, I've had enough. Like the amount of transfers been linked with Adama, it's looking like very unlikely. We've been linked to a couple of centre backs from the Italian league. It looks very unlikely right now. It's just like, you know what I mean? We're 19 days into the transfer window, and you're just like, there is actually nothing concrete at the moment. So it's a madness. But anyways, let's quickly look through the comments, because the comments have been coming in. Let's have a look.
Look, got some weird spam one. Skip that one.
I don't even know what that is, but okay. Hey, D-Dubs.
D-Dubs.
Oh, okay. Mark wants to smoke.
No, I'll bring Mark on again next time. I'll be ready for him.
D-Dubs. Hey, Mark is definitely coming back. D-Dubs is saying 1-0 Leicester. Oh, wow.
Right now.
Yeah. Damn. You see what I mean? Tottenham's just falling apart, man. It's just
Damn.
I'm not. You know, I'm not even gonna go into that. And yeah, nothing else. Thanks, D-Dubs, for that update. Really, really wanted that, man. Really
It's
needed that.
Dako who scored as well. Damn.
Ah, my gosh. Anyways, let's move on. Boom, straight up score prediction. Mark, welcome. Just a quick to let you know. So we're gonna go through some score prediction. We're gonna do the games we just discussed, but also we're gonna do some of the other games with teams in the top 6. All right, just literally quick fire. What your score prediction is?
Yeah, that's fine, man. That's good. So quickly, Everton, Aston Villa.
No,
I reckon.
chill.
Sorry.
I'll tell you. I'll say
I
the
thought as a
team.
guest I go first, didn't it? Sorry, man.
Yeah, you go first, but I have to say the team, and
Oh,
then I'll say your name, and then you give me
Oh,
your
sorry.
score.
My
Ah,
bad.
cool.
Bad.
Here we go. So, let's go. First game of the week is Oh shoot, I've lost it now. Where was I? Okay. So first game, your game, Everton against Aston Villa. Score prediction, Mark.
2-1 to Villa.
Jules.
2-1 Villa. I have to agree.
Wow. I'm actually thinking this might be a 2-2 draw. I think Everton might have a bit of fire in them now that Benitez is gone. So I think a 2-2 draw. Next game, we have Man United versus West Ham. We haven't really spoken about this, but United are on a bit of a drama right now, like EastEnders. Mark, what's your score prediction?
I'm gonna go 2-1 United, just because I still think there's more quality. They're only missing 2 good players, so I think United should still do West Ham.
Cool. Jules?
I think West Ham are going to beat Man United, and I think they'll do it 3-1.
Wow. West Ham have been on fire, I'm not going to lie. But I think United might get one over this. So I think 2-1 United. 2-1 United. Next game, we're going to go Arsenal versus Burnley. Mark?
We think this game's actually going to happen and not get postponed.
Good question.
Because
assuming it's going to happen, do you think Aubameyang will be back? Will he start banging?
No. Well, no, I reckon I put it as a draw 0-0. Because if the players don't come back, Arsenal's got no one to attack, and Burnley's dead. Their best player, Cornet's in African nations, isn't he? So
true.
0-0. I put.
Jules?
I think Arsenal are going to beat Burnley. Odegaard's back for that game. If it goes on, then Odegaard's back for that game, and I think he was on fire. Saka's on fire. They got too much quality to not beat Burnley. I reckon they'll beat Burnley probably 2-0.
Yeah, I think 2-1 Arsenal as well. I don't see Arsenal dropping points here. Next game, Palace versus Liverpool. Start with you, Mark.
Unfortunately, I have to say this: 2-0 to Liverpool. I reckon.
Jeez, Jules.
I'm gonna go 2-1 to Liverpool.
You think they're gonna score?
Yeah.
Gallagher, innit? I think Gallagher's gonna score as well, but I think it's gonna be 1-1. I think it's gonna be a draw. I think I can see that happening. Next game, actually, the last game, the big game, Chelsea versus Spurs. I don't even. Bro, what is going on, bro? Remember how days I used to wear a jacket in here, bro? Confidence, chest out, gone. Mark, Chelsea versus Spurs.
I'm going the last cup game where they were at home, so 2-0. I think it's going to be the same sort of result.
2-0 Chelsea. Okay.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Jules?
Chelsea are shaky. Tottenham are crap. 1-1.
Do you know what? Yeah, I think a draw. I think it'll be a 1-1 too. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I've got no faith in my team right now, and the players are just a letdown. But yeah, 1-1. Right. Let's see the comments. We've got some predictions going on. We've got some great predictions. Okay, some of them are a bit nuts. Anyone looking for a new manager? Benny. Wow. Mark. Jules has the version I got to hide all the girls. Hey, Jules, is it just one, bro? I hope they're not in the room right now.
No comment.
Do you guys think that Arsenal played system?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think it's unfortunate circumstances that's just led to it, really.
Yeah, let's not even talk about their betting allegations. Let's not even go there. West Ham 2-1.
Yeah, see, D agrees with me.
Wow, okay. Everton 0, Villa 9.
Is Benny a Liverpool fan by any chance?
I had no idea, but he's mocking it. United 1, West Ham 3. You know what? I wish that was the case because we'll have a field day if that was the case. 3-1 Liverpool. Okay.
See, I was thinking 3-1 D-Dubs. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking 3-1, but I'll still stick with the 2-1.
2-0 Arsenal. That's interesting. It's better.
I said the same thing.
You're an Arsenal fan. Palace Pool 1-1.
1-1. Interesting.
Okay. Chelsea. Yeah, that's pretty fair. Chelsea 1-0. Yeah. Laughs. He's laughing at my team, innit? It's just a banter thing, innit? It's a banter club, bro. Banter club. But
you were once good, kinda.
Thank you very much, guys. Mark, welcome. I'm sure we'll see you again. It's been great. Jules, as always, keeping it real in your mansion. We appreciate that.
Subscribe. Wait. Subscribe. Yeah, subscribe.
Yeah.
If we get 150 subscribers, I'll do the house tour. You lot can do that. You can see the house tour. Football Brehz house tour. Okay, I said it anyway.
You heard it. Second time round, you heard it. Guys, get subscribing, get following, get commenting, get sharing. All right. We need Jules to get this mansion tour, bruv. We need to.
And I can show you even more so. If you get 300, I'll show you guys what that ghost thing in the background over there is. So.
All right. Peace.
Peace.